What's up, man? It's your boy, Laps. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, it's casual conversation. I'm up here joined with the one, the only Duke of Debauchery, African 765. How you doing today, Tori?
You already know, your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag, same gimmick, different day, here to have a good old-fashioned casual convo. You know the vibes.
True. And before we start, I have a question for you, casual conversation. Which one of these rappers got you into hip hop? For the younger people, we got some people for the younger people, we got some people for the older people, we got some people for the real old people. So
Damn, I don't know what you want to consider like the real old people, because like none of these niggas are actually the niggas that got me into hip hop.
well, you don't have to be from this list, it's just anybody.
The
But
first,
that,
the first rap album I ever remember hearing, like ever explicitly remember hearing, is "Enter the 36 Chambers" by the Wu-Tang Clan. That's the first album I ever remember, like the first rap album I remember hearing it. And it's just because fucking my pops played that shit.
mine would probably be Tupac.
Yeah, I could
All eyes
definitely
on
see that. My mom was a stupid big Tupac fan, as most white women in the 90s were.
my cousin played All Eyes on Me back. And I come from like a Christian house, so you can't listen to rap music. You listen to blues and jazz. So if you ask me what was my first song, would probably Smokey Robinson when I was like 1 years old.
Oh yeah, the first song I definitely heard was probably like Al Green or Earth, Wind and Fire or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's the first song. But if you're asking rappers, Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
But where
Shout
my
out to
love
Tupac.
my love for hip hop definitely came from Wu-Tang Clan. I feel like most definitely every member of the Wu-Tang Clan has an album that is at least decent. Even the affiliates.
And then if you ask me who really got me into hip hop, it'd probably be Lil, like 100% Lil Wayne. So
Yeah, Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne made. Okay, maybe I'm wrong when I say this. I feel like Lil Wayne made every nigga, and I don't know why this was because he's so supernaturally amazing. For some reason, Lil Wayne just made niggas want to rap. You know what I mean? Like you hear Lil Wayne and you be like, God, I wish I could spit some shit like that. And you ain't had no business rapping, but you gonna try it because Weezy said some fire shit on a mixtape. But some of us are meant to make music. Some of us are meant to critique music. I think I'm of the latter. Definitely not of the former.
and of course, we're here today to have a casual conversation, do a little hood therapy. Look, I've been hanging out with my boy Ja Morant. We just got out of hood therapy in Florida. The
Hey,
hood is very traumatic.
it's looking like it turned out pretty nice for the boy Ja Morant. I ain't gonna lie, he flipped a hey. And we went niggas was talking about this nigga was getting 50 game suspension. Now I'm hearing they said he's gonna be back by March 20th or something like that. So I
He got
mean,
two. He got 2 more games suspended. He got 8. He already had 6, so they counted that. So he getting out. And me and him, we
so
got
hold on, wait. How does he already have? Are we retro? Or what do they
yes,
retroactively count?
they
Oh,
counted them as days
oh,
that he
okay,
already missed because he already missed 6 games. So they're gonna say
okay.
so he got 2 more. And
Hey,
so we got out of hood
NBA's got
therapy.
its money.
We are doing very well now. We are out of hood therapy. We are doing well. We are untraumatized. We are back to our smart boy suburban outfit. I even think I saw him in the collared shirt and his
Yeah,
dress
I
was
was
like
about to say, I
Heat
was looking at that the statement he made, and he used some words in there that definitely ain't no hood nigga I ever met use.
Yeah, the therapy,
Like,
the hood counseling worked. So we in
I
hood
was about to
therapy.
say, that nigga,
We done got out of here. And
he
hood
got
therapy.
into that college lexicon real quick.
And once we got out of hood therapy, we saw some I guess a mixed guy and a white guy go at it from one from Florida, and I think the boy that went to Florida got learned his lesson. Boys
Common,
critical
common,
versus Sneako.
common Sneako L, yo. Common Sneako L. What was he thinking, bruh?
One looks like
Charlie
he
is
act,
from Florida, bruh.
hey, one looks like he actually uses guns. The other one looks like he kind of just playing on the internet.
Yeah, one of them looks like it's one of them dudes who was just talking about before we started. The niggas might talk a little hooder, but if some hood shit happened, they might not actually.
I think, and for people that don't know, Sneako and Moist Sneako mostly has been going at Moist
Yeah,
Critical because Moist Critical went after Fresh and Fit. So Moist Critical made a video. Y'all go watch the video, and he basically made fun of his situation when he was in the bed with a dude that was smashing his girl, and he was
he's a
his wife.
cuck, bro.
And so apparently that happened, and then Sneako kept going for months after Moist Critical. Now he's talking about he want to fight him in a boxing match. He
He,
had a
bruh.
He
You
said he's
can't
in.
play with Moist. You can't play with Charlie like this. What are we doing? Charlie's one of the best people on the internet. Why is this the dude that you want to beef with? Why would you make fun of Charlie's girlfriend? Why would you like? And
Yeah, Joseph.
he's just
Joseph
handing
Jones.
you L after L after L, and it's
We appreciate y'all. Everybody, prayers up to my boy Joe. We
yeah.
love you, Uniqo. But yeah, basically he went up there. He went and said he's gonna go to Tampa. He had his gun. He was doing this. He was hitting the 30, doing that weird thing that you don't hold a
Yeah,
gun
I
like.
was gonna say, but he flagging the camera, looking extra crazy. Niggas, why do niggas got flag the camera for, bro? Don't point your barrel at my freaking. Come on, it's common gun etiquette. Let's get it
Yeah.
together, folks.
And Sneako also dissed a lot of other people in this
But
same.
Sneako got to remember, Charlie lives in Florida. Florida is a stand your ground state.
Oh, I hope he would know that. He's in
Charlie
Florida
could
too.
Sneako pulling up on Charlie could theoretically end with him getting blasted and nobody doing time whatsoever.
Don't that little gun versus that rifle is not gonna
I
work.
would say when Charlie was like, but I mean, Sneako's obviously not a big purveyor of Charlie's content because like Charlie's dad be buying him guns for Christmas and shit. Charlie be getting random guns. I mean, he is the most well-adjusted Florida guy ever.
Sneako did say he'll see you in Tampa. I might pull up. And hey, listen, Moy said, listen, that was just a warning. He like, listen, you can pull. I'm gonna show you what a mag is. You can pull up.
I ain't worried about it.
Oh, you can pull
This
up.
nigga looking like a mix between John Wick, Jesus, and fucking the goddamn most interesting man in the world, bruh. Like, come on.
So I don't know what this is. But Sneako is taking a lot of L's.
Sneako's taking constant L's, bruh. But that's what you get for trying to say cuties wasn't that bad, nigga. That's that karma you get for being okay with people sexualizing children. That's just crazy.
But yeah, Sneako. But they've been going at each other for a little bit. It's an interesting concept.
But Sneako should low key be happy because fucking he don't get no more of a boost than when Charlie says something to him. Because Charlie's such a good dude, like such a good natured guy. He's not super big on the conflict. He actually makes decent music too, which is a little known fact. The Gentlemen are a way better band than you'd think they should be. But Charlie's Charlie. Why? I don't understand why start problems with literally what is categorically being said is I'm almost every YouTuber you see, they may not agree on many things, but they all agree that Charlie's a cool dude. Like, I've never seen anyone have like legitimate crazy problems with Charlie besides Sneako. And Sneako's just taking L after L in this. And like Charlie's giving him minimalist responses that are gonna do buku amounts of views on his channel because Charlie's freaking stats are just fucking crazy.
He as they said, he ducking Brandon Buckingham. He didn't put him on the video. That's very interesting.
Yeah. I saw the little list, like the little thing of pictures that he has sitting up. Are those all the people that Sneako's got beef with? Like when he was doing the little gap dance, when he had the pictures of all the different people, and then Charlie was like right in the middle. Is
Yeah,
that like
he added him after he went viral on Twitter after he dissed him again.
so? Sneako's trying to steal Chris Jericho's gimmick, and he's making a list. You made the list.
Yeah. So, and probably because Hassan won't respond to him. So
yeah, but man,
that's probably the.
What's Hassan gonna say? Oh, I guess him and I don't know if I'd want to. Sneako's just got to quit. Why is he taking it there with people that I feel like are way smarter than him? Like, why do that? Because in the internet, it's gonna come down to you talking or what you have to say. It's not gonna be a physical confrontation. Even though I don't think Sneako's taking Hassan in a fight. If we're gonna be honest, Hassan's like 6'4". 220 something probably. Sneako's what? 6 foot, maybe 150 pounds soaking wet. Like
him and Brandon Buckingham about the same size. They can fight.
Well, I don't even know who that dude is. So,
He the one
but
who
so I don't have a
exposed.
size. I don't have a size comparison. Is what
Uh,
I'm saying. But I can see why he'd try and be like, oh, I'll fight Charlie because we know Charlie's 5'6", 130 pounds, but Charlie's also cut up like Rambo. He ripped up like Rambo. Charlie's swole, low key.
you don't think he'll try Hassan?
Nah. Sam Hyde still got to get at Hassan. Hassan Piker, I'm coming for you. I'm coming to your house in LA and I'm going to kill you in the ring. No, for real. So, I mean, Hassan's got way more things to worry about than Sneako pulling up on him. I would be far more afraid of Sam Hyde out there somewhere ready to kill me than Sneako talking crazy on Kick or Rumble or wherever.
One thing I did notice is that Hassan don't give them much attention. It doesn't really breathe. Like he'll cover everything, then you mention him like I'm not giving you no attention.
Yeah.
Unless you Andrew Tate and he can get like a lot of views off of it, but y'all ain't quite big as Andrew Tate to get him views. So.
Andrew Tate, you see he's not getting out. They turned down his appeal to get out again. So I guess they said they could hold him for up to 180 days.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's coming close to that, is it not? And how long they've had him?
Let's see how many days it is.
Yeah, like when did Andrew Tate get arrested? When did the niggas in Bucharest finally get to him? Being in a prison in Bucharest does sound wild.
I'm trying to see how many days it is. February 22nd was another 30 days. I'm trying to see. December 29th. So
yeah, he's coming up on 180 days.
Yeah, so
because we're in March.
He should be about halfway, a little bit over halfway though.
So, yeah, man. So he's still looking at man. My guess is they keep him. I would say my guess is they'll keep him the whole 180 days. Though, wouldn't you think at this point?
Yeah, they just might well not even know. Uniqo said. I mean, Joseph Jones said, "Free Top G." Hey, you going to that rally tour?
At least we know the Top G doesn't have lung cancer.
Hey, you going to the rallies that they setting up?
Nah, son. Not unless I'm getting paid. I can't see myself at a. That's just man.
Free Top G rally.
Free Top G, but man.
Oh, you might fit in.
I could, bruh. I could slide anywhere. But
hey, just tell them you just like I just got a really dark tan.
Well, damn. Andrew Tate is mixed, nigga. I don't think we can. People forget his dad is a nigga.
Hey, listen. I seen a bunch of them. I seen some of them rallies they had before.
No, but I'm saying Andrew Tate himself is mixed.
I'm not talking about him. You gotta be.
Well, no, you're saying them. How the niggas gonna be tripping about a mixed nigga is your leader?
Listen. I've seen crazy things in life.
I've definitely seen crazier things, but I've also had conversations with like actual racists, though, like legitimate KKK ass niggas. But you know what I mean?
One?
I have punched some niggas for saying some, but that's more. But I'm talking about like an actual conversation, because like when you mess with white women. I mean, some white women's fathers have been to prison, and they may not have rolled with Aryan gangs while they were in prison. And the way you survive on the inside is not the way you survive on the outside. So I learned that even though niggas be mad racist in prison, 9 times out of 10, they're not all that racist when they're out on the street. But you can't change the crazy anti-Negro ink you got. But shout out to your daughter for holding down niggas.
Shout out to the skin.
Dang. Hey, I'm just saying.
Listen, you too. I'm a loving, non-racist man. Shout out to the skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a clip. You saying shout out to the skinheads is wild.
Listen, we got. I'll be like Charlie. Y'all come up here. I'll just go in that little closet up there.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you go find something. Shout out to y'all. Y'all just know not to come here.
Hey,
your last movement. Your last movement. I'm just saying, legally. Open carry, Mississippi. Let's go.
I was gonna say I live in an open carry state too. We blowing shit down if we have to, not because we want to.
Jim Crow might come back. I don't know what's going on in this state.
You never know. Y'all stay ready. Stay dangerous. Stay dangerous. YG told us a long time ago.
Also, let's go back. Remember to like and subscribe. Don't
hit the noti bell.
Hit the noti bell. Y'all see the tip here section is right up at the top. So if you want to do a tip, support the channel, you can do that. Or if you're on the main YouTube channel, you can go down low and hit that super chat. We appreciate both. And remember the question of the day: which rapper don't have to be on this list, but which rapper got you into hip hop? It don't have to be in this list, but this is just a good list that got a lot of people into hip hop. So
span some generations.
Yeah, so that's the question of the day. Let us know in the comment section. While you hitting that like and subscribe, just go down. I'll give you a little time to go down and just decide right there and just tell us your question. Also, so next topic we got, your boys at No Jumper looking real.
Hey, Black No Jumper might have went too far, and Adam was like, I'm done with this shit. No Jumper is a wide-own platform, goddammit. Y'all better remember that shit.
I saw AD talk to Act last night, and you're like, yeah, Adam done with niggas. Yo, and then Flakko brought them to Adam cut the show off.
But man, I'm just it's been so interesting to watch though.
Flakko, your time up.
No, I think Flakko, because he can't go full right. If Adam shaves his head again and he goes back to bald head Adam and we get to see all the skull tattoos again, he's really done with Black No Jumper is no more after that. But you got to remember, Almighty's still there, Big Sus Gerb. You still got Gina Views there, Flacco's still there, Icon's still there. They're still doing the Tuesday show as far as not the Tuesday show. They're still doing at the end of the day on Wednesdays as far as I know. Huh?
They got the new guy, wasn't that Corey?
Courtney, but no, that's for the Tuesday show because it was all this started over Adam talking about taking AD off of the Tuesday show because he felt like AD was spreading himself a little thin because AD's got a lot of, that nigga streams every day. He's got his own podcast. He's got the deal with caffeine. You know what I mean? He's got his live shows that he's about to do with T-Rell and them. He's got a lot. So I just think this all came down to freaking god dang
guilty.
Guilty. That rap bastard guilty. Damn. When Yuri said that rap bastard guilty, I was like, damn.
I'm crying because Flacco had grown on me like the stupid kid that just grown you after you I'm annoyed.
Flacco's funny, bro. He's funny.
AD up here mad. This nigga eating Ripple chips. And then he got down there kissing some topics. What the fuck? Let's get some topics. He like, bro, he like playing like Flacco. You don't see he mad right now.
But I don't know if Lush is. We haven't heard whether or not Lush is officially fired. And after hearing all sides,
Adam kind of said he's not coming back.
He says that, but it looks. Oh, it's such a bad look.
Guilty out here manipulating.
Guilty out here running shit from the goddamn Reddit, bruh.
You heard Destiny say he was in the call with Guilty, Guilty a sus dude. He just talk. He said he I was in the call. He was just talking about people behind their back, and he was like real.
I think as long as Sus Gerb's there, we can still have and Gina Views. I don't know, man. It is I've been a No Jumper fan for a long time, and I've watched all the regimes. I've watched everybody come and go, but this is definitely the messiest and most public it's been. I guess starting with the whole house phone Gracie Jane situation with Danny Mullen and all that. I guess that's starting when House Phone and Blasey decided to leave. Yuri decided to go with him. Shout out Biggest Bros ENT. But Yuri's still at No Jumper too. So, but after that started, it just seems like, man, downhill. And it's crazy because if you look at it, It's sort of like the story that No Jumper's at its height right now, guaranteed. Adam's been making more money in these past couple years than he did in the beginning, no doubt about it. He wouldn't have just bought the $5 million warehouse if he didn't. And I've seen niggas say that it was a lowball estimate. Him saying that he makes a million to 2 million a month. They say that's lowball, and that's not counting what Lena's making. And Lena's one of them actual top 0.0% OnlyFans girls. Like she's definitely clearing fucking 7 figures, if not more, in a year from OnlyFans, guaranteed. You know what I mean? So Adam's not in a bind for money in any way, but it's like
he said that last night. He said, "I just shut it down and just do plug talk, and I'm good." If it come to that,
I mean,
like
and that would be sad because No Jumper was such a, and it's sort of, but
he said I'll put it back up, but he said he'll take.
But that's the age old.
2-3 months
Well,
off.
I figured he was gonna definitely take some time off. He's getting ready to get married. Freaking, you gonna go on a honeymoon? You know what I mean?
But it's kind of losing all your hosts.
That's what I was getting to. It's crazy that as you got close to this, where just not too long ago, I was like, yeah, he was smart. He set it up to where No Jumper can run without him. Like there's still content that people will watch, and now he's like, well, not if I get rid of these niggas. It's like, damn.
But I was telling Tori the other day, I said, yo, if AD T-Rell leave, I can watch Zerka for a month until I get tired of it.
But like I said,
Zerka versus porn stars.
But you gotta think, I've been watching No Jumper since it was a BMX channel, like when it was Brandon Began and Riley Stark and freaking all those other guys from the come up. But
that was a very interesting time when Adam kind of started shifting again.
Yeah.
Is this another shift to politics?
I think that's what this is. I really do, because we watched as he went from BMX segued into
he has said hip hop been born to him.
Yeah, but it segued into freaking. The only reason he segued into rap is because of the positioning of his store that he had, the BMX store that was there on the one before Melrose that was on Skid Row was the start of it all. And you get random celebrities passing by the store and whatnot. Next thing you know, I mean, he helped niggas like X wouldn't have popped off. XXXTentacion, he wouldn't have popped off without Adam. Trippie Redd, freaking a lot of these newer guys that were SoundCloud. I mean, for better or for worse, because Lil Xan was in there too, and we saw how Lil Xan turned out. Exactly how you'd expect a rapper named after Xanax to turn out. So, but I mean, maybe I thought that exact thing. Maybe this is the turn. Maybe No Jumper's going from being a mainly hip hop based podcast to somewhere more in the political sphere.
Yeah, I can see it because he did, like you said, I did watch when it was BM and they come to the shop.
Adam's dad was a politician, a local politician for many years, so it's not like Adam's unfamiliar to the political scale thing. You know, his dad was one of the people that Bill Clinton gave his presidential pardon to before he left office. Adam's dad was one of them dudes. So I mean, it's not like we can say there's no link to politics. I mean, sure, his dad was a local politician, but I'm just saying the political line is there. You know what I mean?
I noticed he calling Destiny and more people over to come.
I'm not gonna lie though, I've enjoyed the content though.
Zerka versus prostitutes is always fun.
Zerka versus prostitutes. Prostitutes. Come on now. Sex workers, bro, porn. There's a big difference. But there's a difference. Just say sex workers because there's a big difference between a prostitute and a freaking OnlyFans girl, bro.
Listen, I just watched a video for this show, so you know Zerka says call them all.
Yeah, I know, but I just saying,
watched the video.
Logistically, I'm trying to save you. I'm looking out for you. You know.
Listen, YouTube, we are a safe brand platform.
The SWs.
We do not support any of this behavior. You can, if you.
No, I definitely support SWs, bro. If you want to go out there and make a living on OnlyFans, go do your thing.
If you're a good Christian programming and you want to support us, maybe not Tori.
No, bro. I do not want any religious backing. I am not the person for that.
You can support me.
Yes, I was gonna say, I am definitely. I'm not to be religiously
I'm
bad.
a good Southern boy from Mississippi. Southern boy from Mississippi. Wow.
I was going to say that's crazy. I'm a heathen from the Midwest.
Yes, I'm a good Christian Southern boy who teach Sunday school. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Support that.
This dude teaches Sunday school, and I do cocaine. Let's go.
Yes.
That's the
There's no
beautiful.
better. There's no better
I've done
dynamic than.
cocaine. I'm not actively.
All right, Lush.
Catch me on the weekend. Catch me on the weekend.
Do not. If we make a Discord tour, do not be.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not that. I will not be in the Discord spilling the secrets of overall 99 to the guilties of our. That'd be wild.
They told me
No,
Tory.
no, because I wouldn't do it. Because nigga, we get the kind of. I don't want. I got fans that threaten to wear my skin. I don't. You don't want to be in a Discord call with somebody that wants to wear your skin, bro. You don't want to do that. Come on. Do you want to do that? Would you like to be in a Discord call with somebody that wanted to wear your skin? Absolutely not.
Here we gotta be careful for hate speech. With the skin rather, we support people that like to wear people's skin, just not ours.
Yeah, you can wear whatever skin you want as long as it was lawfully
You can be
obtained.
wherever you want. We are so family friendly. We are open to all people.
I've been called a lot of things, but I don't think family friendly's ever been one of them.
Well, he's not family friendly. See, we for everybody, YouTube.
Yeah. Equal opportunity, man.
Joe's almost a Muslim.
Joe almost being a Muslim is crazy.
He's there.
Joe, when Joe starts quoting the Quran, we're different. This is different.
Is he a black Israelite or?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Joe about his religious denomination, but Joe reciting the Quran is now going into some wild territory.
Monte is very judgmental. See, we fair about it. If you're a judgmental person, we have Monte.
Yeah. Hey, that's where you want to put your religious backing. Somebody that's judgmental. That's right up religion's alley.
And he just gives all heathens a hard time with hard gotta goes to your favorite things you love as your childhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think No Jumper is over. I saw a lot of people say it's over. I think this era is over.
Yeah, I was gonna say this good. It's as quick as this era began, it has now. But I think like I said, House Phone leaving was the start of the curtain coming down on this act. I feel like.
Yeah, and he basically was in this act. So he basically was part of the start of this act.
But you got to think he's one of the last people that has been there from the beginning. You know what I mean? If not day one, since year one, guaranteed.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of apropos.
Yeah.
That the guy who kind of started them on the hip hop side.
But we'll see, because I don't. Are they going to do?
Wasn't House Phone the one that got him the XXX? Wasn't House Phone like the one that doing all that?
Well, I think what it was. Okay, and this is allegedly. Okay, I think allegedly House Phone was selling illicit substances to Triple X's manager Bruno Dickens, who is he's a porn star. I think he's retired at this point.
Allegedly.
No, he's an actual. No, not a.
No, I'm talking about.
Yes, that's why I started. Allegedly, House Phone knew him through those means, and I guess that's how X and Adam would have ended up meeting, or I guess because that's how Adam and House Phone met, and that's not alleged. That's from their own. That's how they tell it. They met because House Phone was serving Adam, but.
House Phone was doing. He knew all them SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, bro. Niggas don't put respect on House Phone's name, but House Phone was right there. Like all of these SoundCloud rappers that super bubbled in 2016, 2017, hit surface level. I mean, he was intricate in a lot of that. I mean, at least he was there. I don't want to say he was intricate, like he was in there telling niggas what to rap or no shit like that. But he was there, like. For the Lil Pump, and because like one of House Phone's big moments is when he got kicked off the No Jumper tour because Lil Pump and what was the other one? Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. Freaking, they got mad about something, and Adam had to kick House Phone off the tour, and that was in 2017, 2018. You know what I mean? And, I mean, of course, poor Smoke Perp and Lil Pump. We see what they're doing. I mean,
Yeah. By the way, for people that don't know, their name is what they call official perv busters. That the one that brought up the allegation on Sneako on what's this, Flakko show. I mean, when he was doing this, Flakko reacts to the internet, and then Adam shut that show down quick. I didn't know Adam was there. I just thought it got shut down because I was randomly watching it. Because I do when I do stuff, I watch, listen to these shows, and then all of a sudden it just was over, and I'm like, it's over. Because I was hearing you like, so when you a pedo, do you change it? And then that's the story that you two don't. Oh, you're not tracking. I'm just saying that's what they asked this man Adam 22, and he said it's not true.
well, yeah, but but those are old allegations. Like those were a whole thing, and
Yeah,
they went through and debunked.
I was telling the story why the show got shut down.
Yeah, but I mean those were.
So they brought it up. The show got shut down. Then we heard the interview, and they had it on Instagram Live, and that's why I was like, Flakko, it's a strike.
I was just saying, Adam don't care right now. He's building. He's been. But it's kind of, man, I don't want to say it's apropos. But it's crazy how at a point it was, you had AD and T-Rell and they were all like, yeah, Black No Jumper running this. And Adam has he's brought in people that are bigger to a certain extent in certain spheres of where he's trying to push No Jumper, maybe or maybe not. Destiny's a big one. I don't know if there's any actual contractual obligations Destiny has to No Jumper. I don't know.
He said he don't.
I would say I don't know.
He said they don't even pay him. He just, but you know, he'll debate.
Yeah.
Lord, if you say let's go debate,
and I mean, like it or not, No Jumper is a big platform. You know what I mean? Almost 5 million subs on just the YouTube, not counting the million on Twitter, the million or almost 2 million on Instagram. You know what I mean? So it's a damn near 10 million.
Oh no, AD is confirmed. He's left No Jumper.
Okay.
He did it with academics about 2 hours ago.
Well,
that was Flakko was watching. I was listening to it, but I didn't hear him say if he was done.
Like I said, we're seeing the closing of an era.
But thankfully, even if he switched, we still got Back on Fig, which is gonna be that hip hop themed show more so.
Well, Back on Fig, you got the community. There's plenty of other. But now we'll see. Pun's hit it, come or go for me. I don't think he's super entertaining.
You know what I do? I like Pun not with his team. Oh. I love Pun with AD and Flakko, especially him and Flakko. Him and Flakko is hilarious. Yeah. But when he with his boys, it's awkward. It gets weird.
Yeah, but
because he instigates, which is funny. But then when you got like the dudes who like it's kind of
No, I get what you're saying. So now that means that T-Rell's, because T-Rell always said if AD left, he was leaving too. So now, maybe so they got Icon, Gina, Almighty, Flakko, Yuri. We don't know if Duno's going to leave or not.
Oh yeah, he got a new job. So
yeah, I was gonna say Duno's on the radio. Duno's on the radio and freaking doing god dang the Brown Bag, which is a super dope podcast, and they do the Brown Bag morning show now too. So, I mean, if Duno could leave, but I think that's the cool thing at the end of the day is that all these guys, even though they are leaving, they've all got their own respective platforms to where they can go.
Yeah, AD is funny when he games. So like,
yeah, but AD's a rapper at the end of the day too, and
T-Rell, like I said, T-Rell.
But you got to remember, T-Rell had his family channel before freaking even the Back on Fig stuff. Yeah, shout out to Heather. But I think, hey, hopefully nobody hates each other at the end of the day.
But Van Lathan gave a good example on how culturally viewed stuff is.
Yeah. I know Van's probably super sad now though, because he was a super fan of the way the No Jumper was, and now like everyone that Van really liked is leaving.
Yeah. He do like Flakko, so
yeah. But do you think Flacco's ever gonna leave, or is Flacco there until Adam fires him?
Adam gonna fire him.
I don't think Adam's gonna fire Flakko, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll get off this tonight, and freaking that'll be the next tweet that goes out.
Tori, that Joker risque. Flacco missing.
I was gonna say he is playing.
You got to
He's playing with fire, no doubt.
Even yesterday, he brought them dudes on this, and they called Adam out. And he loved that little message. I was like, Adam ain't gonna take too much of this.
No. I think Adam was done with all of it. Adam was like, "These, I don't want to."
Did you see the Instagram live with old boy?
I didn't.
They was like, "Hey, Flacco, they had nothing to do with this. We didn't tell him we are gonna do this and nothing." Because he would look at. They said he looked at Flacco like you brought that dude on here. Like, yo, Flacco didn't know we were gonna do this and then we already been on the show. So I'm like, that means Adam was already looking like, hey, you brought these dudes on here to accuse me? Like, Flacco, and then he the one who got slow cut off community.
Andy got crazy cut out of there too at the same time.
Know what I'm saying? Flacco,
but you gotta admit, this has been entertaining to watch. It sucks that it came down to this point to where everybody's leaving and whatnot. But like I said, as long as everybody's still able to make money, I just see it as more content to watch now. Hopefully they don't just go on bashing each other, even though you can pull mad views from that, guaranteed.
Reconnected in that this show.
Man, Reconnected's numbers have been waning a little bit from what I'm seeing, but it's still doing.
It does. It leveled out.
But they're only 4 or 5 episodes in, aside from the clips that they've posted. So it's not like.
Well, I'm saying it leveled off more so than Roy and Mal did. Roy and Mal died. Yeah. I'm sorry, but then I get it because I watch Roy and Mal. It'd be rough.
I think Adams just got to a point where like he's comfortable and like he's built a platform that's just like. It's there and it sort of can run itself. I think if he's going to take the political turn like it could be looking, I think that he might step away. I can see Adam, but I don't know. I felt like he was building up this cast of characters so he could step away, and now he just scored.
But I think he's going after more established people a little more. Like if he's gonna start doing
in the same breath, he has established most of these people in the podcasting space now. You know what I mean? Like AD wouldn't be a podcaster if it wasn't for Adam. Neither would T-Rell. And I'm sure they would admit to that too. So, I mean, that's a good thing.
Roy Mal did 11 hours ago, did only 16K. I'm like, Joe Budden them live did that.
Yeah. But Joe had to revamp too, though. Think about it. Joe went from adding on 2 to adding on the chick and then adding on Queen's Flip.
Hey, the chick Melissa Ford. It's not just the chick.
Well, I don't know her fucking name.
Melissa Ford is a Hall of Fame legend black queen. But back in the day, oh my God.
Well, I didn't know.
Melissa Ford is her. She older.
At least I can call her the B word. You know, that's usually how I would have went, but I'm trying to.
Shout out to Improper Improv, which just started a new show with Queen's Flip and Joe. That's what it's called. 73K in 7 hours. They made a lot of money.
But I think if Adam's going for a big shift in content, because okay, let me ask you this: do you think the fact that AD and them aren't there anymore, is that going to stop anybody from wanting an interview with Adam? Theoretically, because I don't think it would. I think Adam's.
I don't think hip hop people. I think it went away from interviews a lot for me.
Well,
like even Adam admitted
I'm not even talking about just hip hop. I'm just talking about people wanting. I was going to say just people wanting to be interviewed by Adam in general.
Like if it just shifts to like.
Because you got to think, Adam's done this. I mean, he's done the content shift before, from BMX to hip hop, and now it looks like he's going from hip hop to the politisphere. Maybe Adam's gonna maybe next thing you know, Adam Grand Mason for governor of California or some shit.
You can look at. You said he gonna be the opposite of Jerry Springer.
Yeah. Take the opposite.
From politician.
Yep. From politician to trash TV, from trash TV to politician. That's the way to go.
The opposite.
But like I said, his dad Adam's father was a local politician who did go to jail on some shady dealings and got pardoned by Bill Clinton. Shout out Bill Clinton. Playing the saxophone and smoking weed in the
By the way,
Oval Office.
this how I can prove what they ain't gonna happen. Destiny audiences didn't understand anything AD Nim was going through when he was watching. They're like, why is he whining about this? I'm like, white people and black people are so different. I can promise you.
But that's what. But I hate it and I love it because I feel like that's where being mixed plays up. Because I see the white point of view as well as the black point of view.
I'm gonna just tell y'all for any of white audience, black people are very loyal until you say friend.
Yeah.
And they expect you to
like if you my boy, you my fucking boy, yo.
Yeah. And white people like we friends, but it's business.
Exactly.
And black people like no, it's loyalty.
Yeah. But see, that takes
I get it's business, but you
but what's that old quote? How'd that shit go? Everybody wants to run a business like it's family until you got to treat it like a business, and then you become an asshole or something along those lines.
Yeah. By the way, Dave Portnoy told him you cannot do that. Adam even said it in the interview last night. He like Dave and them told me like
yeah, but look, Dave just sold Barstool for $610 million, bro. And he's still El Presidente. Think about that. And he started that shit. Barstool what used to be a freaking what? It went from being a little newspaper that he was running out of his apartment to being a blog site to being the massive empire it is now. And now this nigga just cashed out for $610 million.
Yeah.
Like, bruh,
but like,
come on.
He told Adam, like, you're running this way too friendly. I mean, which he did. Let's be honest,
yeah,
bro.
Adam,
if you like,
but
if you talk to your employees and then you tell them everything, like
but
why
Adam firing Lush on stream will forever be like that clip is just gold. I wish you had that right there. Just yeah, nah,
oh, that was
yeah,
nah,
yeah. It was like damn.
Yo, I like this energy shifted.
But okay, and this might make me sound like the enemy, but I'm sort of happy. I'm happy to a certain extent that Adam's standing up for himself, kind of, because it felt like for a while he was just letting everybody do as they please, and then freaking, you know what I mean? He didn't want to.
You know why? He stopped being there as much. People don't remember that No Jumper struggled before AD got there. Because unless Adam was on TV or
if Adam wasn't on screen, the retention wasn't there.
Yeah, they had no view. Or I gotta give this credit too. Or the vlogs of Trippie Redd, they got views.
But I liked all the old vlogs and stuff because Adam and them used to do like wild shit, bro. Like,
but their numbers didn't do well. And then AD came and they started saying, "Oh, Adam, like, oh, I don't have."
But I don't even think it. Like I said, I saw the blow up. Like I said, the blow up really was after the X stuff. You know what I mean? And that only came a year into No Jumper.
Well, I'm talking about without Adam being actively on there.
Yeah, but you have to think when it first started, though. When he first started, for the longest time, it was just exclusively interviews, and then it got to the point where it was mostly vlogs, and then it got, you know what I mean? So. Yeah. He's played the YouTube game for a good long time. You know what I mean?
Can I shout out Queen's Flip? He got Joe Budden actually doing good content again.
I mean, Queen's Flip, it was a breath of fresh air. I was just sort of bored with everybody else on the podcast. Shout out to Ice and Itch and everybody else.
Yo, I don't know if you watched it. Did you watch it today?
No, I haven't.
Bro, on Improv, he ended the show. Joe, I got a thing for you. And he brought a mariachi band. And they played Pump It Up.
Hey, that's fire. Playing Pump It Up is fire. Duno brought in the mariachi band to No Jumper. But dang, I hope Duno and AD still do We Hungry on their own. Because I did like watching them niggas eat food for some reason. It was just funny.
But yeah, they brought in Pump It Up. Queen Flip took his shirt off and Tori. Dude, the thing about that show is amazing is the fans just roast Queen Flip. Dude said you look like a frozen puddle. He had a blue shirt. I said, what?
Frozen puddle is crazy.
Dude told me you look like, they said you like ground beef in a Ziploc bag. I said, what? And they read it on So they just start busting out laughing. So I'm like, okay, this is a fresh air. This is
That's
getting
what
the
but
JPP.
that's what I liked about introducing Queen's Flip into the mix to begin with. Sometimes you need that. I don't know
Yeah, you need
if is John Zerka gonna be Adam's Queen's Flip. I don't know.
Zerka fun, but
He is.
we know if you've been watching Destiny for a
I'm
while,
sort of
you know how this
interested to
goes.
see how Courtney turns out. Shout out to him. He just came in at like the most turbulent time ever.
And you know he gonna get hate just
Oh
because
yeah,
he.
he's gonna get hate just because he showed up now. Like
Unfortunately, because I don't think he's a bad.
no, but we gotta give.
I don't think you found nobody that can match him though. Because I find he's interesting. Like, I like him,
Yeah, I was
but I
gonna
don't feel like
say
he has. But I feel like all the people that would be interested with him kind of done left.
yeah.
And I don't. And he don't match with Flacco as well. I saw him with Flacco. Then
I don't know. What if you put Court with Danny Mullen?
I ain't watched that.
Oh wait, yeah, they actually did try. I need that. They did an
Yeah,
episode of Sledge Lords with
yeah.
Courtney.
I watched it.
I watched the
I can't
beginning
watch
of
him.
it. I haven't finished it yet.
I can't watch people. Danny Mullen. First off, he try hard, and I can't stand try
I
hard.
find Danny Mullen to be funny at certain times. I don't really watch his
I
videos, but I mean in the podcast setting, him and
ain't even about what he did. That just turned me off more. But I'm just
oh
talking
yeah,
about in general. Watch him on the podcast. I'm like, bro, why are you trying so hard to be
but
funny?
I'm one of the niggas that defends comedy to a fault. So even if something's not funny, if it was done in the name of comedy, I'm damn near gonna stand on it. Just because comedy's gotten me through a lot in my life. There's a lot of times when I've been down and a super dark joke from somebody's random special has brightened my day.
And he does, and then I found out I didn't even know he did that till recently, and AD brought it up because I don't watch him, but I ain't gonna bring
Do
up what
you
he did.
think,
It maybe
man,
one time.
did Richard Spencer just strategically take out all the black people in No Jumper with a single debate?
AD said it's a misconception because he wasn't mad that they did the interview. He mad that he wasn't able to be on it because he was like, he's like, I felt like I let black people down. So when he said when Adam was with he said when Adam was with Richard Spencer, he was like, okay, I got my notes. I'm gonna learn about this dude. I'm gonna represent my people. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna be ready, and I'm gonna be there to handle this because this is what I've been waiting for. And then he couldn't, so that's why that is, I think, tore and froze up. He'll be back shortly, I hope soon. But let me know what y'all think. Let's go back to the question of the day. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit all this stuff. Just like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, hit that follow button. You see the tip me right here. You can go take a screenshot. Go to that tip me. You can tip if you want to. If you're on YouTube, the main channel, go to the subscribe button. Go to the super chat button and go subscribe button. I don't mind either one. And also remember the question of the day: which rapper got you into hip hop? It doesn't have to be anybody on this list, but these are just some representative people that's on the list. So just remember, just give us a quick in the comments and just which one of these rappers or any rapper that got you in here. I know Tori said Wu-Tang. I said Tupac. So, I didn't put the logo here. Let's put the logo. Tori, you're back?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I was just talking about AD told a story about how I don't know how far you got before you left.
No, it was right. We were talking about that. Okay, so AD was telling the story about how it was a misconception about him being mad about the Richard Spencer interview.
Yeah, he said that the problem with it was he wanted to be there.
Oh.
And Adam just never gave him the call. So he said he did notes, he studied, and then all of a sudden he saw it was up. And he was like, oh, y'all didn't call me. He was like, he said, because last time I told Adam that he was, this to academics, he said, I told him, like, listen, I felt like when they had Nick Fuentes, he ate me up because I didn't know nothing about it. Yeah. And he was doing all these terms. He said, so I told y'all, even on the show, which he did say on the, I think, Wednesday show, he's like, yo, next time they have somebody, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to represent my people. And Adam didn't tell him they had an interview. So he kind of felt like betrayed because he's like, no offense to Destiny. I like Destiny. But he a white man, talking to white man I wanted to represent because I already failed one time. And he's like, I felt a little betrayed by that, so I didn't like the way it went.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's understandable.
That's definitely, when you put it like that.
Especially since he told Adam to his face that, listen, I want to represent better.
Yeah, but I sort of see where Adam was going with having Richard Spencer and Destiny, though, because it's like the two extreme. Well, to some people, I guess Destiny's extreme left. You know what I mean? And Richard Spencer unequivocally like the poster boy for all right. You know what I mean? So
Oh, he is nowhere near the craziest part of the alt right.
no, but he's the
They,
post.
they,
That's why I said the
he
poster
the
boy.
people that you can actually put on, basically. Because I don't know if y'all be into deep Reddit or 4chan lore. Stormfront is by far the farthest right, and nobody's interviewing them because they're crazy. those are the
Yeah.
backwood dudes who will, if you say anything
But you
supporting
got
black people,
but
they might.
where Richard Spencer was an
Yeah.
integral part in the tiki torches and the
They just put it like this: if the Stormfront dude came on, they would try to end Disney's because he's like a blue hair. Like, this is against everything we believe. They are very extreme. But yeah, he is extreme now. Don't get me wrong. But it's some levels. It's two more
I
levels.
thought he was reformed though. He's no longer Richard Spencer's changed his ways, folks.
What I'm saying is he's basically the people. He's canceled, but he's able to be on the internet because he's not that extreme.
Yeah.
When I say that group, I mean they literally are
But
like
you gotta
the
like
rated.
Adam interviewed Milo back in the day before Milo got out of here and Kanye resurrected him and then got him out of here again.
That man charged Kanye $100,000. Kanye said what?
Kanye paying Milo $100,000 is an L that he will have forever. Giving Milo Yiannopoulos any money is a
Did he pay
big
him?
L.
I know he was upset that he got that contract.
That's
He got that.
crazy.
He got that paper. Kanye got mad. We ain't seen him since.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since. But yeah, that's basically the two stories today. What other podcast? You seen any other podcast you like? Like I said, Joe Budden podcast back to where I can watch it actively again.
Well, you are outside of that. The other podcasts I watch are like the usual suspects. Of course, Flagrant, Jim Cornette, Drive Through, and Experience. I mean, Brown Bag. Shout out to Duno, the actual Brown Bag podcast. Even though, except when they get to actually talking in Spanish, which they don't do too much because I'm not anywhere near fluent in Spanish. I understand a few words, and that's about it. But let's see what else. I'm trying to like span the spectrum for any female viewers. Trash Tuesday with Bobby Lee's ex Kalila, her, Annie Lederman, and Esther. I can never remember Esther's last name, but they do a podcast. It's a sort of I don't want to say it's a less extreme Call Me Daddy, but Call Her Daddy, but it's sort of in that vein. I feel like subject matter wise, I really so many different podcasts. I'm trying to cover the gauntlet, but
I watch New Rock Stars. That's when I watch a lot.
yeah, New Rock Stars are all they always covered. They cover interesting topics. I like the way that they really.
I love New Rock Stars.
But yeah, other than that, I mean,
Theory Craft.
Joe Budden, not what I said, not Joe Budden, Joe Rogan. He had CoffeeZilla on. I don't know if that's actually dropped yet or not. I need to go look. But
Not a podcast. I watch Pat McAfee that.
yeah, does Pat McAfee count as a podcast? I watch Pat.
That's why I said I don't know if that's considered a podcast or not, but.
If that is, then Busted Open Radio. I listen to that, Bully Ray and freaking. But yeah, I think that's it about on the as far maybe anime wise. I watched like what's it? I watched For Never News.
How you feel about Boruto getting canceled?
The actual manga's getting canceled?
No, the anime. The manga doing okay.
Okay, I was about to say, I was about to be sad. The manga's just starting to get good.
They said the anime they got so bad.
I wasn't watching the Boruto anime, so but I am reading the manga, so.
Yeah, they said it was bad. I ain't watched it either, but they said it was bad. They said it was getting horrible.
Rant Cafe is a good anime podcast whenever they actually decide to upload Rant Cafe, do a good anime podcast. Of course, Trash Taste. Fresh Taste is always good.
I watch Linus podcast. They always interesting. Linus Tick Tips.
Right before he tried to ruin his whole career,
That was hilarious.
bruh.
Bro, by the way,
He
I
said,
wasn't,
he
I
said,
wasn't even mad because I was saying.
we just casually said hard R's all the time. You just felt the air leave the room. Everyone
You
was
can
like,
feel
you
it too,
did
but
what?
I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even question it because I knew what he was talking
No,
about.
I
Because
was about to say,
the
I
American
got
bad.
what he was saying
Because I
too.
know I watched all of them, man. I ain't never heard the N word.
No,
I
but
heard a lot of the R word before.
you got to think in your that was a very like Zoomer Twitter tech lingo
Yeah.
like sort of thing. Like I've heard very few people refer to the word uh, having to do with mental retardation as a hard R.
Yeah. But I knew I like, oh, he's so innocent. That's the
I
first
was
time
about
I
to
said
say I thought it was hilarious,
he a
bro.
Canadian. He don't know no better. It is.
But you get, bruh, his co-host that he was like, you just be casually saying the hard R.
No,
He was like, we
and
need
then
to.
he like, yeah, and then you see his. Did you see his face? I wish I could just zoom. He was like, it's over.
Bruh, he was like, well, go ahead and turn off the lights, boys. It's over.
You should have sold for 10. You should have sold for 100 million. You should have sold. I don't know why you come up here.
I was gonna say because you just killed it.
Unless you sold for 100 million this week and didn't tell us, and then
Yeah,
you just like, let's go out with a bang.
because that was wild. But bruh, just with how casually he said it, I was like, he can't mean. Because you don't casually just admit to slinging hard R's in 2023. Well, not on the internet, bro.
Black people don't even say the heart unless you.
I do. Go back and search. Watch every episode. Watch every episode that I've ever been in. I guarantee I've probably dropped a hard R.
I'm just talking about casual. I don't know nobody that casually even black people. Like, you either got to just do it for effect or so. You don't just casually
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, casually is crazy. This is casual conversations, and we don't even casually throw hard R's around.
FaZe is doing terrible in the stock market right now.
FaZe has been going the way of Banks' hairline for a good while.
I don't know if I was thinking about like, would you invest in esports? I'm like, but why? Like,
No,
why?
bruh, everyone who I've ever heard talk about being in esports has talked about nothing but how much of a money hog it is and how it's so hard to even come close to break evenly. Like you're almost unequivocally in the red every time. Hell,
No,
look at Charlie. Charlie said all of his Twitch money, all of the money he makes from Twitch goes into Moist Esports. He only uses his YouTube revenue for himself. All of his Twitch, and that dude streams on Twitch every day.
yeah, it would have to go into
And
it.
think about Charlie's Twitch revenue. I mean, we saw how much it was when they put up the list of the, you know what I mean, how much the streamers made. And he was making multiple millions. So think he's funneling those millions of dollars into Moist Esports and barely breaking even. And they've just got a Valorant team. They've got a Smash Brothers. They got a couple players in Smash
But
Brothers. They've got a Rocket League.
Him and Ludwig admit that they ain't gonna make money off this. They just doing
No,
it for
but
the
they're
love.
not doing it to make money though.
Yeah,
They're
they
doing
doing
it
it for
for
the
the
love.
love of, you know what I mean, which is cool. Eventually, I'm sure once we strike it big, we'll find some love to cycle endless amounts of money into. Hopefully, as much as they do.
Yeah, so shout out to academics being the most missing dude on the internet still for 20 years almost.
I would say,
I feel like since I've been in, when did Act start? About 2014.
yeah, 2013, 2014, right in there
Act been the messiest dude on the internet I've ever seen.
for the longest time. And Brett made a killing off it though.
My man interviewing AD acting like he don't know what's going on.
Going on,
That mean what?
and you know, he's got the whole rundown already.
We saw it on. He watched it on screen, so we
I was about
all
to say
know.
we know we know Ack is Adam's ultimate frenemy. But Adam already said if Adam wanted to be like, all right, I'm done with no jumper for a minute, I'm just gonna go do corn for a minute, he could totally do that. Like I said, Adam at least he's got to the point where he's made enough money that if everything does fall apart, you're still living life super nice.
True.
And I mean, Empire's Falling has always been amazing content. So
It is. Shout out to. He'll probably stop and then switch it to politics when he figure out what's going on.
as I say, he's building the roster right now.
Before we go, Tor, how you feel about the YouTube? How you feel the way YouTube going? You find it's less interesting, more interesting? What?
Um, I feel like YouTube is in a changing period right now. People trying to figure out content formats, trying to. I think the algorithm is a lot better. Like I find like as far as me personally, my recommended videos are usually right along the lines of what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? So I can't complain about that. There was a day when my recommendeds were nothing that I ever got to freaking. I was like, I'm not interested in any of this. And now my recommended is actually stuff that I actually watch. So overall, I feel like YouTube's improving in certain stances, but I feel like maybe the creators are sort of finding a hard to find a foot a, a hold in the space as it changes.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it more. I feel like even in our situation, which we can do a little bit behind the scene. I feel like everything got to look. Even in this, I feel like YouTube content in general to become more reactionary and a little more lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, ain't no vlog, bro. Everybody do a podcast. You remember I said in the group chat, like, bro, podcast. Everybody just do podcast.
Yeah.
It's no vlogs, no
But
random content.
you
Everybody
gotta
just sit the
think
camera.
people sort of tap that like, how are you gonna top Logan Paul in Japan? You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah, you don't want to try. Speed
but
kind of shifted a little bit, but yeah, you don't want to do it.
but you know what I'm saying? Think about where vlogs got to where because there was a reason why people stopped doing vlogs, and it's because of stuff like Logan Paul. It's just it's a lot, but I think there's a lane for it. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. I think there's a lane for everything.
We
Like
ended the show
literally.
the way we started it. Hood therapy. Shout out to my man. We just got out. Me, Tori's still in hood therapy, so he ain't out yet. But me and Josh still. We just got out. Look at what he's saying. The gun wasn't mine. It's not who I am. I don't condone any type of this violence, but I take full responsibility for
He's
my
not that
actions.
guy. He's not that
Shout
guy.
out, shout out to hood therapy. He's in a nice shirt. He looks like a good suburban kid. I appreciate you, Ja. Good hood counselor. You come out sounding like
I was gonna
light
say
skinned suburban kids. Let's
he was
go.
like, I was wrong. I'm not a
It's not
bad
my
guy.
gun. It's not my gun.
He
I
was
am
like, I
not
was
that.
just trying to flex in the club.
In the words of Uniqo, I am not that guy. That was not my gun. I've never owned a gun in my life. I'm a good Christian boy from South Carolina. Went to not all, but went to a pretty good school.
That's
His
been
name is,
casual
his name
conversation,
is
folks.
Clarence. My name is Clarence. Do you think I'm actually tough?
I was gonna say Clarence had real good parents, and Clarence's parents had a real good marriage. I
They
mean,
did.
his dad played in the Euro League.
T Morant and wife. They had a good marriage in the suburbs. Had a real good life. Shout out to Clarence.
Shout out to Clarence.
That's funny. He really is Papa Duck for me.
He is Papa Doc.
He really is Papa Duck.
But better Papa Doc than Cheddar Bob. Imagine if he'd have blasted himself in the leg at the club.
True. Yo, my man said that's not me. I went to therapy. Shout out to him. I hope he's all good. Honestly. I hope he got all the blessings. I hope he get all the $1 million contracts.
How's it say? Get your money, nigga.
Hood therapy work. Kanye on his next tour. He gonna like, I'm back on my medicine. Y'all can forgive me.
He's like, I'm on my medicine again. Please forgive
Adidas
me.
gonna give him $1 million contract. Yeah, let's be honest. We all know that's all they gotta do. Just say I'm back on my meds, and then they'll give him all his billions back.
Oh yeah.
And it's coming like by the end of the year.
Do it though? That's
By the
the
end of the year, he's
question.
100%. Dude, he done married him a common white woman.
Dang.
You know, that's how it started, Tony.
I guess you got
Tony, whenever these rich black dudes get in trouble, they marry a white woman, and they're like, "My life is calm."
I mean, just don't end up like Tiger. Let's close them down.
Well, I mean, Tori, where can they find you?
AfroCommy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Casual conversations every Wednesday, Just a Fan Wrestling on Friday. We're on the road to WrestleMania, so make sure you tune in.
And Friday, we're going to talk about am I actually nervous? Because some
Ooh,
things look very strange. Am I having, is the show going to end forever?
looking
Or am I just
sketchy.
being, or am I just being overreacting like I'm JD from New York? Just for the clicks.
You'll have to tune in to find
You
out.
have to click. Is there a reason? And you can find me over on Nana Media. I'll be I'll be that news network tomorrow. So go follow that channel. We'll be over there tomorrow doing a bunch of interesting stuff. I'm finishing up some stuff on that. So shout out to GGC Mafia. We have we have the show Superheroes up next. Then
Ooh.
Anti-Hero. We shout out to Uniqo Williams. Shout out to Uniqo.
Uniqo, the anti-hero.
And you might not know who we are right now, but soon you will. But until then, it's